Hey y'all, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Tidbit Tuesday with Grace. I'm coming to y'all a little earlier today. well, I'm grateful. It just so happened that I had a moment to be able to come and talk to y'all real quick. Now, fair warning, today's tidbit might throw some off, only because I generally stay away from like religion and spirituality to a point because a part of me has not wanted to offend or get anybody feeling any kind of way. But I never want anyone to think that I stray and that I am not real certain in what I believe. So today I am going to mention that a little bit, and I want you to just roll with me and be encouraged, okay? So today's tidbit is very personal because over time, I used to be one who held everything against myself. Any wrong that I did, any mistakes that I made, when I messed up, and I've messed up big. I mean, big, right? And I was the one who held that against myself. I held myself guilty. I held myself in a prison. I was the one who essentially beat myself up, even when others might not have been beating me up, right? And so I felt so guilty and so down. And recently I had a situation come up, again, I guess I'll say, to where it reminded me of things. It reminded me of who I was and what I was and where I was. And I began to almost put myself back in that prison to say, how can I, where I am, be thinking this way? How can I, where I am, even have these thoughts? And I began to kind of beat myself up. I began to think, okay, am I not enough? Am I really not further along than I thought I was? Am I not everything that I should be, right? And so I essentially, excuse me for a second, mommy duty calls. I essentially began to put myself in a box, right? And so y'all see all the real when I'm out. Y'all get to see all of it, right? I told y'all this is not sugar coated and it's not edited. It's how you get to see it all. So I was feeling away, right? And so I had to start talking to myself, and I had to remind myself that I serve a God, and this is what I believe again, who does not hold me hostage, does not hold unforgiveness over my head, who does not call me bad or negative, or does not despise me because of my humanity, right? And so I had to encourage myself. Just because I think it, just because it's something in my head, just because it's not necessarily as I want it to be, does not mean that I'm not as far along as I think I am, right? So I wanted to encourage you. Again, I'm doing double duty right now, so y'all get to see it all. I wanted to encourage you in this, that no matter what is going on, no matter what you're feeling for this tidbit, I wanted to encourage you to keep going. Don't let yourself be bound. Don't let yourself be stuck. Don't let yourself believe that you can't be further along than you are. Don't let yourself get yourself in a prison, sometimes of your own making, despite what you believe. Again, I believe in God, and I believe that He doesn't hold unforgiveness over our heads. But even outside of Him, just know that you're human, that sometimes you're going to think things, sometimes things are going to come up. You might re-experience some emotions and some feelings. You might re-experience some situations, but the fact that you're experiencing that does not mean that you're any worse. It does not mean that you are beyond repentance, as we would say, or beyond the ability to come back. It does not mean that you are not meant for every single thing that you are called to do. It just means that you're human. So I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know why I felt led to share. I don't know why I felt led to even talk on this way. But I want you to know that you are still absolutely everything that you need to be. You are still absolutely everything that you believe you are. You are still absolutely everything that you need to be to those who are meant to follow you. You are not less than. You are, in fact, right where you need to be. Okay? So don't allow yourself to go back. Don't allow yourself to think that you're any less because maybe you have some conflicting things going on. Because again, you're human. And I want you to give yourself grace. Grace. I want you to really forgive yourself. Because sometimes the root of our issues is that we haven't fully forgiven ourselves. And we say that we've forgiven ourselves. But then when we are faced with something, we really haven't. And we've really just been holding it over our own heads. So forgive yourself. And believe that you can still and you will still be every single thing that you know you're supposed to be. So I went a little deeper than I try to sometimes. Again, I have usually not wanted to offend or push anybody off, but I still wanted to encourage, and I will never shy away from telling what I believe, even if I don't blatantly say it all the time. But I want you to be encouraged. I want you to hear that all is well. Don't hold yourself in that box. Don't hold yourself in that prison. Allow yourself grace and keep going. Keep moving forward. Keep being. Okay? That's your tidbit for today. I hope that you're encouraged. I hope that you received it in the spirit that it was given. And I really, really hope that you allow yourself to be free and to keep living and to keep moving and to keep being. Okay? This has been your tidbit for today, a little longer than usual, but I really, really hope you got it. I will see y'all next time. Have a wonderful rest of your week. All right?